This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Tuesday, the 12th of August. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather rather unsettled today. A number of showers and thunderstorms around. The weather trending drier and a bit hotter toward the end of the week and the weekend. Let's go right to the radar. And you can see we've got a number of showers and thunderstorms marching northward across the state today. Nothing severe, but these tropical downpours, so a few folks getting locally heavy amounts of rain. Again, we're live here at 2:43 this afternoon, and you can see some of the heavier rain falling over Walker County from Jasper back up toward Curry and the southern part of Smith Lake. Showers pretty extensive over the northern half of the state. Let's work our way down to the south, and we'll check the radar out of Mobile. Things are much quieter there. The Gulf Coast looks good, really. Hardly any showers on the Gulf Coast this afternoon. The sky there is partly sunny. We'll check the southeastern part of the state. And again, down here, we've got just spotty showers in progress. Again, these are marching north, and we'll maintain the chance of showers tonight and tomorrow. But again, after tomorrow, showers will likely become fewer in number. Here's the big picture today. We have a trough north and west of the state and a good deep flow of tropical moisture in here. Very high precipitable water values. Visible satellite imagery. A mix of sun and clouds across the state today, and this is the radar composite across the deep south. Showers extending into parts of Mississippi and Georgia as well. Temperatures once again are below average. How about these numbers for an August afternoon? Birmingham at 86. Looks like that might be the warm spot in the state. Gulf Shores, 75 because of clouds and showers. Mobile 81, Montgomery 81, Huntsville 82, but the dew points are high. Even though the temperatures are down, the dew points are way up in the mid to upper 70s, a very moisture-laden air mass. So this is not a continental air mass. This is still maritime tropical. It's just the clouds and showers keeping temperatures down. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation, and you can see most of the issues are out west with heat advisories there. Here's the severe weather outlook through tonight. We have marginal risks around the Great Lakes and a small part of Arizona and New Mexico. Tomorrow, a chance of severe storms over South Dakota and some of the adjacent states. And on day 3, which is Thursday, got a risk of severe storms over parts of North Dakota and Minnesota. We'll check rain for the next 7 days. Rain amounts for most of the state, about 1 inch, maybe 1 to 2 inches for South Alabama, a little under 1 inch for the northern counties of the state. So let's take a look at the tropical weather situation. Obviously, we're getting into the peak of the season here, and there's a lot to talk about. So this is the 2-day outlook, and we've got a couple of yellow X's on the board, and we're just not concerned about those. We're a little broad trough that's around the southeastern part of Louisiana that will not develop. Little feature that's far, far east of Cape Cod, that will not develop. The only system of real interest on the board is Tropical Storm Erin. And again, other than that, no other issues for the next 7 days. So Erin continues to move west at 20 miles per hour, moving along at a pretty good clip. Typically, systems don't strengthen rapidly when they have fast-forward motion like that. And the sustained winds are still estimated at 45 miles an hour. Of course, these are estimates. We can't get reconnaissance aircraft in there. This thing is so far out. This is in the deep eastern Atlantic. So let's look at the official track from the National Hurricane Center. No real change. The system becoming a hurricane perhaps Wednesday night or Thursday, then becoming a major hurricane perhaps by Saturday. And again, you can see that the Hurricane Center has this thing north of Puerto Rico Saturday night into Sunday with sustained winds of 115 miles an hour. That's a major Category 3 hurricane. We'll check the modeling, and again, no real change. This is the ATCF set, and you can see that we have that clear bend to the north. That northward turn begins before reaching the Bahamas, and all the members are in good agreement. Let's check the global models. This is the GFS, the American Global Model. And yeah, you got a couple of outliers, ensemble members that want to bring it closer to the Bahamas, but most all the GFS members recurve this thing well east of the Bahamas and really well east of Bermuda, which is good news for them. Let's check the European, and it's got a bigger spread here. The European has 51 ensemble members, and you can see that some of the recurve members are closer to the east coast of the United States, most of them far east of the United States. And again, you're looking for the black line on this chart. That's the mean of the ensemble members. So again, the confidence is pretty high. This thing will stay well to the east of the United States. It might be close to Bermuda. If anybody's got to watch that thing, that is the one concern. And certainly no concern for the Gulf. And we see no tropical issues for the Gulf, at least for the next 7 days. In fact, let me go back to the hurricane. I actually had yesterday's graphic in there instead of today's. This is today's graphic. This was at midday today. And again, you can see that they bring it up to a major hurricane Sunday morning at 8 o'clock north of Puerto Rico. And again, this shows the expected wind Sunday, 115 miles an hour. That's a Category 3. But again, confidence is very high. This will escape with a weakness in the ridge north of the system. And again, the global models are very consistent. The only question is, where does the turn occur? And will this thing be close to Bermuda? I think it's safe to say the U.S. East Coast will be fine. And again, no issues for the Gulf. Here's the intensity guidance coming off the ATCF set. And again, you've got most of the members up there anywhere from Category 1 to Category 3 in 5 days. That would be this weekend. So this will be the first hurricane of the season. But around here, what's to come? Let's take a look. Model fans, here we go. GFS, 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Again, there's a weakness in the ridge through here. And much like today, I think we'll see a number of showers and thunderstorms around. Here's the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, showing a number of showers and storms around. And again, we stress the radar will not look exactly like that, but something like that. And again, I think in most places, highs will be in the 80s. We stay under 90, and for mid-August, that's huge. So this is Thursday, and the showers should begin to thin out. There'll be more in the afternoon and evening. Highs in the upper 80s, maybe low 90s in spots. And then really by Friday and the weekend, things look pretty dry. There's Friday, this is Saturday, and this is Sunday. And understand there's always the chance of a shower on any summer afternoon, but they should be few and far between Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the ridge begins to rebuild. And again, with that, heat levels tick up with highs in the low 90s in most spots. And there might be a couple of spots with mid-90s this weekend. Really the same thing on Monday. That looks pretty quiet. And this is a week from today, Tuesday, August the 19th. And you can see that we have the core of the heat ridge west of here, centered out there over the mountains of Colorado. And for us, again, that looks pretty quiet. So the showers, it looks like, Friday through Tuesday of next week should be few and far between. Let's keep going. 10 days out. This is Friday of next week, August 22nd. In a 591 heat ridge off to the west, kind of broad troughing in here, so heat levels should be coming down toward the end of next week. In fact, some of the composites are showing highs in the 80s toward the end of next week. Here's rain for the next 15 days. We're looking for the green line on that chart. That's the mean of the ensemble members coming off the European AI version. And you can see the mean is about 2 inches between now and the 27th of August. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. We've got 86 tomorrow, 89 Thursday, then low 90s for Friday into early next week. But notice how the numbers begin to come down again toward the end of next week with highs back in the 80s. And the latest long-range guidance, August 20th through August 26th. And again, the good news, temperatures pretty close to average, maybe a little above average for South Alabama. But again, anytime we can stay near or below average in August, that's a good thing. Well, guess what's back? Yeah, buddy, the Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Stop number 1 for the new school year. This is Southampton K-8 school in Birmingham. Oh, we had a great time today. I think everybody's excited for school to be back. We did some science today. Look at the cake. I love that Alabama Weather Network logo. That's outstanding. But that is a great school, and they were amazing listeners, learners. They can soak up the science. Talked about thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, and much more. So again, to these great students and teachers at Southampton K-8 school in Birmingham. Thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You know you guys are looking good. So again, we're live here at 2:53. And for those watching on the network, thank you and welcome. I've been doing these briefing videos for years and years and years. Now we are able to put them on the Alabama Weather Network, and you'll see them there in regular rotation, which is cool. But again, we're in real time here. It's 2:53, and you can see showers pushing through parts of southeast Alabama. Quickly, we'll take a look at some of the heavier storms in Barber County coming up on Clayton. Up in, let's see, let's go to the Shelby County Airport radar. Again, the heaviest rain of all is falling over Jasper, back down toward Oakman, and then back up toward Smith Lake. Nothing severe, thunder, lightning, very heavy rain. And again, all of these showers and thunderstorms are moving northward today. And the precipitable water values will stay pretty high, so we'll maintain a pretty good chance of these showers and storms around through tomorrow. Then after tomorrow, the showers begin to thin out as we approach the weekend. So again, had that great visit today out at Southampton. Tomorrow, I will be at the Crossings at River Chase. That is a senior adult group. And then on Thursday, another senior adult group that will be in Leeds. And then next week, it's all schools all the time throughout the year. It is a packed year. It's going to be a fun year. Don't forget, hey, I'm still on ABC 3340. Every evening, you can watch me this evening at 5 and 6 o'clock. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a marvelous Tuesday evening, and God bless.